If you want to perpetuate a lie, the best way to keep that lie a secret is you hide it right under people's fucking nose. You hide it in plain sight. So many times the American people see the freaking game. All you have to do is turn the channel and use some fucking common sense and be like, okay.
But they use their weapons of mass. They use their weapons of mass distraction, which are distractions.
Right. You follow what I'm saying? But yes, there is no way that the government should be trusted because they prove time and time again, even at the height of their power, Nixon at the time was hugely popular. He got voted in president, did he not? You follow what I'm saying? But yet still, this guy is trying to criminalize everybody. And what was his karma? He was known as the biggest crook out, you know what I mean, to date at that time, because he himself got caught. He got caught up doing criminal gangster shit. So that's what it is.
And then how could you trust people that got a picture of a white Jesus and have never told the truth about the identity of who?
Man, that's a whole day. We can do a whole show called White Jesus. I'd tune in. We can do a whole show. I don't know how many people would watch.
Then how could you and change everything that was meant for us for them? And you put Cleopatra in movies and she's a white woman. Like, come on.
Right. That's why I say comfort food earlier, because on one end, you so desperately need the image of people of color doing amazing stories. I'm sure there are amazing stories of Shaka Zulu and other people of color, of how they came to power, that would do box office crazy.
Okay, or King Tut.
Right, precisely. You know what I mean? And no one would give a fuck if Idris Elba was King Tut, all greasy. They
would be bought in by the truth. They would be bought in by the truth.
Right.
Alone.
That shit would be bigger than Game of Thrones was in its first season. Okay? You know what I mean? So they're freaking lying to you, like, you know, putting these white faces in, saying, well, nobody's going to watch it if there's no white face in there. I have a hard time believing that a greased up Idris Elba would not get ratings. That's just me. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But they have to put those white faces in to perpetuate the lie. I'm sorry, Aaron. I know you want to talk.
No. I just said I'd watch, but yeah. Yeah, sorry.
No, and yeah, it's definitely. I read a book, another eye-opening book that I had read, and I think it would be a cool segment every time we get together, if we're going to do this on a consistent basis, is kind of put the books out there that we ourselves read. And I read a book called Propaganda 101. And that was a very powerful book. And it kind of let me know kind of propaganda is standard government protocol. As soon as they put governments in place, the first order of business is how to get people to do what you want them to do. And the best way to do that is to lie to them, to keep them emotional, keep them scared, and keep presenting yourself as the solution to their scary problems. Exactly. This is a doctrine. And a lot of people don't know that because people don't necessarily think like that. You know what I mean? But if the news is full of fear, then that's by design. Is it not?
Now, let me ask this. Would you all be willing to, after this next question that I'm about to ask right now, just make a book recommendation to our viewers and listeners at the end after that question?
Hold on one second.
Absolutely. I think people should pick up Propaganda 101. And that would be certainly an insight. I believe that people should pick up The Miseducation of a Negro. I think they should pick up the second book, The Education of the Negro, regardless of what your color, if you're white, Chinese, or American Indian. I think those are great reads, because I think it's very important that people know how deep the rabbit hole goes. You know what I mean?
We'll hold on to. You can make, since we already talked about the first one, Propaganda 101. Let's go into that book after this next question. And do you have a book as well, Anthony?
No, I have something they can watch. They can go on YouTube and watch Bobby Hemmett, Hemmit.
Bobby Hemmett.
After this next question. After this next question. All right. So